I am here, and I'm coming into the live stream here in a second. I got to get my belt right. I got to get myself. I've got to get myself all together. First of all, I want to tell you something. I hate to tell you this. I hate to be a bearer of bad news. But let's see here. What do I want to do here? What do I want to be on, X, or do I want to be on Facebook today? Let's be on Facebook again. Might as well. What's on my mind? What's on my mind? What is on my mind? That's a good question. Okay, so this is midweek. We're trying to get rid of all of the overstock. There we go. We'll get that going there. And we'll grab 2 of the donuts for today. 2 donuts for today. Yeah. Now, well, first of all, I just want to have a nice quiet time. I'm going to come over here during this. So we've had some great numbers. Now, I can add a little bit more. I can add a little bit more blue to our indicator here, okay? I can add a little bit more blue, okay? The sales, so we can add a little bit more blue. Let's add a little bit more blue. We got a little bit more blue. We can almost get... Oh, shoot. That was I cut it the wrong way. Ah, come on. Well, here, I can use this one here. All right, so we're going to add a little bit more blue. Hold on. We're going to add a little bit more blue. We're going to bring it up here. We're going to bring it almost to 40%, okay? We're going to add a little bit. We're going to add a little bit to get it a little higher, okay? A little higher there. Now we're at a 40%, okay? Now I want to tell everybody something. And I realized this last night. I had a city council meeting last night, and I realized that doing 2 live streams a day, holy moly, doing 2 live streams a day is not something that I would do. Let me tell you right now, doing 2 live streams a day is a little draining. Just a little bit. It's not a lot, but it is a little draining. Okay, it does take a little bit of. Hey, look at this picture. Look at this picture of me when I was 20 years old. Actually, I was 27. I was 27 years old when I opened Young's Newsstand. Look at that picture of me. That's Brian Young when I was 27. That's a picture of me when I was 27. I was 27 years old when I opened Young's Newsstand. Alrighty, now let's see here. Let's plug this in. We can charge that. And for some reason, I don't know why I have. So this is hold on one second. Let me get myself going here. Daniel was here earlier and then he took off. I don't know where he went. Okay, Derek, I'm not here to make you funny, okay? Okay, now Derek is like, I'm now here to, I don't know what to do with Derek anymore. I'm about ready to give up with Derek, okay? I'm about ready to, and the problem with Derek is his wife is so nice too. And now what is he saying now? Okay, wait. Hey, you want me? Hey, you want to? Okay. Hey, you want to make that money if they don't see that they can't buy it. You better be funny because it wasn't funny yesterday. Get on your job and I give up. I honestly, I don't understand people. So this, we have hundreds of these rock climbers. Okay, this is a rock climber, and that is the. This is one of the rock climbers that we have. We have like 5 of them, okay? And they move in a very slow, so you can climb over things. So for example, if you come up to something, maybe that's a little high, but you can try to climb over it, okay? That's a bad example. Do I have something I can climb on? Anyways, but they move very slowly, okay? Look at the batteries dying. Who is it? I probably could get the, I had another battery here. I wonder if that battery's good. Probably should turn off the lights.
Hey, do you have these, do you remember if you pre-boxed these somewhere? Or you just put them together as you sold them?
How many do we sell?
Just one. Should these be taken out of inventory?
Yeah, you just take it out of inventory.
But do you have, all I need is the power supply. Do you have a power supply? You don't have a power supply.
I'd have to look for it.
Okay. It was the last one that sold. Do you think there might be a prepackaged one down there?
Where? No, I was always putting them together.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
right, that battery needs to be charged. That battery needs to be charged too. What is it? Yes.
And then I also found out how to have, I can make ChatGTP all set up for you, where all you do is put in the item number and the information about it, and then it will format it for you.
What are you talking about?
So if you want to help add items and stuff when we start working on, obviously not right now.
Okay, all right. So do you think about telling me that right now would be
Well, it's like,
a great thing?
It's
Okay, all righty.
I got it figured out for you.
Okay, you got it figured out for me, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very easy.
All right. That's the problem. I never have the batteries charged. Anyways, this is a rock climber. That's going to be the new 55 Bel Air that we're going to do. We got to get the Golf logo on it though. Golf tanker is supposed to be shipped. Let me check my phone to see if it my email. Let's see if it if I got an email from Auto World. Not yet. It's early yet still. Okay, so we've got the big beautiful sale going on. The big BM sale. And my cart fell over yesterday. I'm losing my voice, just so everybody knows. I've been talking nonstop for 5 days, and I'm losing my voice, just so everybody knows. So I'm losing my voice. I don't know if I'll be able to go on, but we've got the pile-on savings. We've got everything on sale this week. If you don't buy it this week, you are not getting the discount next week. I'm just telling you right now. Okay, so if you don't buy it this week, don't come to me next week and say, hey, Brian, can I have that deal next week? No, it's only this week. Okay, our website is very easy. Let me explain this very easy. Our website, and I'm losing my voice. My website is very easy to use. Shopify. It is so easy to shop on our website, okay? There should be no ambiguity about how to buy something on my website. You can do it on your phone. You can do it 100 different ways, okay? It is so easy to buy on our website, all right? It's easy, okay? You just go to the website. Everything is on sale just about. We've got everything on sale this week. The sale is going to Friday. Then but this is basically a inventory debt reduction program. We've got a little indicator here.
I sold this. Can you just ask on the live stream if you bought one of these, if you're okay with receiving this?
What?
I sold it.
What do you mean? Yeah, okay, fine.
Just that because 8 people bought one. I have exactly 8, but one of the 8 is that one.
Yeah, one of them has the staples on it. This is called a sample. That's what they get. Yes.
They're happy with that.
Yep.
But if there's a specific one of you out here that would prefer that, please type it in the chat. Say, I want.
Okay, that's very complicated right now to ask this crowd.
No, you say, hey, if you bought one of these and you want the sample one.
How do you know that they're one that bought one?
Because I'll see the name and then I'll attribute it with the order. Gosh. Just, hey, if you bought the Prime Star Family NASCAR, if you would prefer the sample, let me know.
Okay, well, they can't see you, number one.
It doesn't need to be.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no, that's not Facebook. All right, that's too close. There we go. That's better. Okay. So let me show you what my setup here today. Okay, so this is I'm going to show you my camera setup because I don't think I've showed it to you before. So this is the thing that I walk around in. I push this cart around and it has all my props, everything that I hold in my hand. I have my little signs here. And then this is the iPad that I use when I'm talking to people. So I have to click. You have to click here and filter chats, and I have to click all messages. And so that iPad is for that. And then I have my Facebook right here because I have everything attached to this table thing. Okay, and then I have my iPhone, which I do my videos. My what do you call it? My shorts. And then this is for the other iPad that I have that's charging right now. So this is my my little cart here, okay? This is the Tinker cart, okay? And this is what fell outside, okay? Hey, it looks like some technical. Amazing, never seen this before. Hey, looks like some technical stuff here. Early Mexican Coke has exercised red list. Good morning, Rob. How many gadgets do you have? Technical Thermonat. Brian is cool. Well, the crew is worried. Nice hot tea with some honey, and it would help smooth Brian's vocal cords. Tea and lemon juice. Tea and lemon. I hate tea. I hate tea. Now, Jesse, I like Jesse's tea, whatever that stuff is called. I don't have any tea here. I have this cocoa stuff, but that's not tea. Monster drink. All I have is tea and Monster drink. I don't have any. Hey, I thought you put a gondola.
I didn't. You want me to get that in there? No, we just got slammed.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I haven't been able to do anything else. I've just been shipping. All right, Nate, I just want you to keep that machine moving.
Just keep the machine moving, Nate. Just remember for Saturday. You and I on Saturday, Nate. So big sale going on right now. It's called the Big Movement Sale. The Big Movement, help our flush our debt. I'm giving you guys the sale, the deal here. How many gadgets do you have there? I have too many gadgets. I'm losing my voice. I did want to talk about something though. You know, sometimes I like to talk about things that I like to talk about. We got everything on sale. I mean, this is the time to get it. If you want a deal this week, this is it right here. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. This is the sale of the century, okay? And we need to hit 100% on my little sign here, okay? We need to hit 100%. We're far from 100% right now. We have 2 days left. Today and tomorrow. That's it. Today and tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Today and tomorrow. You know, I do not know if I'm going to have a voice tomorrow. I have no idea where my voice is going to be tomorrow. We've got the 55 Bel Air. I do like the colors on the 55 Bel Air. This is going to be chrome here. The back end is chrome. This is all chrome right here. And with chrome bumpers. And then we have our golf tanker. That's coming soon. We should have notification of that soon when that's going to be getting here. I'll tell you right now, doing 2 live streams a day is extremely draining. Okay, it is extremely it's extremely draining. It takes everything that I have to do 2 live streams a day, 2 live streams, It's more than I thought it was gonna take, it is extremely draining. You know. But I got to do it for the show. I have to do it for the show, okay? I have to do it for the show. So
highlighted stuff I have.
Huh?
Highlighted stuff I have. You said you want to pull some orders. They're fairly easy.
So we've got
Here's a tray for you.
They got some cars they want me to pull. I always have to do everybody else's work. Let me do this first. Can I just tell you something? So, I know nobody's going to like this, but I don't care. This is what I like, you know? I was watching a video last night about the Battle of Leyte Gulf. Now, you have to understand what the Battle of Leyte Gulf was, okay? It was basically Japan's last-ditch effort to stop Americans over in the Philippines, okay? It was their last ditch effort to change the war in the Pacific. It was, you know, Japan had 3 different fleets. One fleet was a kind of a fake of carriers. The other one had several battleships, cruisers, destroyers. The other one had several battleships, cruisers, and destroyers. And what the Americans did, okay, in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, you have to really, and I haven't studied it, and you know, I wish I was younger. Maybe I should go just buy a book on it or read a book on it. But you know, I do know that it was a decisive battle, and a lot of the pictures that you see, you know, that are on magazines or from World War II are from the Battle of Leyte Gulf, okay? And the amount of battleships that okay, so here's what is really insulting in a sense. So in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, there were 3 fleets the Japanese had. And the Americans had they had Halsey, and then they had another group. And this other group had 4, if it's not 4 or 3 battleships, no, 6. And all these battleships were battleships that were sunk or destroyed at Pearl Harbor. And so they took all these battleships and they refitted them, they redesigned them, and they had these as a complete, almost like a row, okay, that was cutting off this one island. And they were just shelling the Japanese, and the Japanese couldn't come back because they didn't have the range. And so we were sinking their battleships. We sunk 2 of their battleships, okay, and they couldn't even get close enough to hit. And it was just it was a decisive battle, the Battle of Leyte Gulf, okay? Now, they had a movie that came out called In Harm's Way. It's more of it was more of a Pearl Harbor movie, but they really never made a Battle of Leyte Gulf movie, okay? You know, they never have done a movie of the Battle of Leyte Gulf, which to me is just an amazing history. I just love history.
I'm losing my voice. I just can't do 2 live streams, but Adam tells me it's a personal problem if I lose my voice. So guys, I must go on.
He's crazy. The guy needs to be fired from his job. All right, so I just wanted to let everybody know about the Battle of Leyte Gulf. I think you should know your history. I think you should understand history. There's this new movie coming out next 4th of July called Washington, about young Washington and how the history of Washington has been buried. The miracles that happened in his life, that he was shot at, many times. There's a story about George Washington, how many times he was shot at by this Indian, and this Indian later in life he came across Washington and basically came up to Washington and said, I was a marksman, and I could hit anything that I was aimed at, and for some reason the Great Spirit saved your life, okay? And there are many stories about that, about George Washington, how he was a man of destiny, okay? And it's funny about you know, when you have men of destiny, you can never change it. You know, men of destiny. You know, George Patton, he was a man of destiny. Okay, you couldn't change that. Okay, of who George Patton was. Okay, Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln literally failed in everything he did. Okay, until he became president, and he became president, then he was assassinated. George Lincoln or Abraham Lincoln failed at countless businesses. He basically failed just about everything he was in until he ran for president and he won the presidency. Of course, then he had to help the country from Civil War. All right, so this is a big order here, and this guy is named David Lathrop, and he is getting a bunch of new cars, and he's getting so he's getting a 418. 418. We've not sold enough of these cars over here, okay? And I don't know, I mean, I've got these at the lowest price possible, and we still have not sold enough of them. And you got a VW Beetle. Come on. So he got these 3 cars. And then he got we've got the both of the Lotus, black Lotus, and that Lotus. You got 406, 106, one of those. So he bought the AFX 2-pack, and he got the Lotus, the Senecar, S-E-N-N-A, Senecar. Now we've got some Ninko stuff. Let's see, a Ninko 502 right here. How many of those? 4 of those. He wants 4 of the 502s. 1, 2, 3. That's not that. I tell you, if you want cars, tire cars, if you want tires for your slot cars, 132nd, we've got a bunch of Ninko tires, and they all start with the number 80. Ninko tires, okay? So we got those tires. And then we've got the Ninko BMW, the 240 and the 240. The 240. I don't have any here. There must be down at the warehouse. 79. Okay. Now,
Got all that stuff?
no, I don't have the 240 car. They're down at the warehouse.
You don't have the 240 car.
No, they're out in zero inventory. You should be 4, I found.
That order's ready to go.
Okay, so, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Everybody's having a very good morning. I am not having a good morning. Okay, I am not having a good morning. I am running on a 50% battery. I'm running on a 50% battery. I don't know how long I can continue today. Just so everybody knows, I have no idea how long I'm going to last. I might shut down in an hour. I might shut down in I don't know when. Okay, hold on a second here. Now I can't find. Can't find the battery. You know, it's funny. You just now I can't find that battery. Well, today's show is pretty bad. I can't find this battery that I had. And it goes to my helicopter, which I wanted to show. There it is. I dropped this box yesterday and everything's all messed up. I'm not organized. That's my problem. Yesterday I had everything organized and now it's not organized. And so my table you got to give me a minute. I've got to get this thing fixed out or else I can't do a show. And I can't remember. Oh, this is what I did. is falling apart. It's unorganized right now. I had it all organized, and then when I'm not doing a live stream, everybody thinks, oh, they can just put everything on my cart, my junk, and just pile everything on it. And so when I want to get my show going, I can't because nothing's not the way it was when I left it. I give up. And this is not the way I had it. And I don't know why this is all messed up. I don't know how this got all screwed up. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know why it's all messed up. I'm trying to do this show and I just can't get it going. It's like I don't have any energy right now. Apparently it's a mixed feeling about parts he has. I don't think he has anything like supercharged people want fast charger. Parts available for the LNS and Key 2. That brand of RC that has Mr. Hickson not very good. He's competing against the bigger brands such as Traxxas. Brian's going to lose his shirt on his RC inventory. Well, you know what? It's funny. So you know, I'm amazed, and I appreciate Arbuckle wanting to comment, and I appreciate the comment. But you have to understand is that I know what I pay for something. Okay, you guys have no idea what I pay for it. Okay. And I bought 500 No, actually about 800. I bought 800 RC cars from IMAX back in 2017. 800. I flew down to Florida and went to Bill's warehouse. And I said, hey, what are you going to do with all these RC cars? He goes, I'd like to sell them. I said, I'll buy them. I'll put them on YouTube. Of course, YouTube has turned out to be an exact disaster. They've really just destroyed YouTube. And I'll put them on YouTube and sell them. So I bought 800 RC cars in 2017. 2018, I was selling cars on eBay, and I had 250 Samurais. Okay, I made a ton of money on those, and then I had about 400 Scramblers. I don't have a single one of them. I had about 250 Renegades and Renegade Plus. Don't have a single one of those. I don't have a single RC car. Okay, that vault. I don't know. All you guys have to do is go look a video of the vault back in 2020, and that thing was filled with Samurais. Filled with Samurais. I mean, filled with Samurais. So don't tell me that I'm losing my shirt. That's what gave me all the money to buy all this stuff. And Bill gives me good deals. I get good deals on cars. The problem is I just don't have I'm doing so many things and I'm not doing anything good. Oh my gosh. I had everything organized here, and then I dropped this cart yesterday. This whole cart fell over yesterday and everything went all over the floor. And so now nothing is organized, okay? And I have to reorganize it. Hey, Brian, you're doing a good job. I don't think I'm doing a good job. I think I'm failing. I think I'm an absolute, I think some people think that I'm an absolute loser. That I have no idea what I'm doing in retail, you know? I was watching a video this morning about Best Buy. One of my church members works for Best Buy, and he said back in 2013 they were going through some really bad times. And they got a new CEO, and that CEO completely changed the complete structure of Best Buy, because Circuit City, Fry's, all these places went out of business. Radio Shack out of business, but Best Buy is competing strongly against Amazon. Okay, everybody thinks Amazon's this great, all-powerful retailer. And they're not. They're no different than Sears Roebuck was in 1899. Just a new way of merchandising something. I get so sick and tired of me telling that, oh, Amazon's going to take over. Really? Okay, I heard that in 1999 when I was at the New York Toy Fair for the first time, when the internet, everybody that was coming into, this is where everybody that came into New York Toy Fair, all the manufacturers, all the retailers, everybody it was doom and gloom in 1999. The 1999 Toy Fair, that's when it all hit. Everybody was doom and gloomed that all these IPs are starting up, all these internet sites were, oh, I'm going to make $1 billion on the internet. Everybody was opening websites. Oh, we're going to make so much money on the internet. All the retailers, oh, we're going to be out of business in 10 years. 10 years. We're all going to be out of business in 10 years. Of course, Amazon's a scam. Amazon basically I sold on Amazon. Back in 2015, I bought, it was probably my best profitable item. I bought these Godzilla figures from Bandai, from my local the guy here in town, the auction house. He said, "Hey Brian, I got these Godzilla dolls." I said, "Oh, let me see them." And I go, "These are Bandai's. Where'd you get these?" There were 6 Bandai's figures in each case. I said, "I want all of them." He goes, "You want all?" Yeah, I said, "As many as you can get me, get them." So he called up this manufacturer, and he knew where it's at, and I got 100 cases of these Godzilla dolls. I still have some at the house. I'll show it to you one day. They're little Bandai. They're Bandai. They're not cheap knockoff. These are Bandai Godzilla. There were 6 different Godzilla dolls. I put them on Amazon. It was the first item I put them on Amazon. I paid $2.50 for them. I sold them for $19.99. Some of them as high as $49.99. I sold over 5,000 of those things back in 2018 and 2015, 16, and 17. Actually, you know what? I think it's older than that. I think it was 2010 and 11 because I had hundreds of these things, hundreds of them. And then Amazon wouldn't let me sell at Christmas time. And then their fees went up. See, Amazon is basically it's a scam. Arbuckle is right. I will agree with Arbuckle that Amazon is a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. Yes, it is a Ponzi scheme. I will admit that Amazon is a Ponzi. Basically, they don't take, number one, Amazon does not take any, but see, here's what you have to understand, because you have to understand retail as a whole, is that, and this is how Best Buy has been able to survive, is that they have got stores. They're called stores in stores. So IBM or Microsoft, they have their own little store inside of a Best Buy, and so they don't have the overhead, but they can promote their product at Best Buy. Well, here's the deal with Amazon. See, Amazon, and same thing with Walmart, same thing with Target, the same thing with any other company, okay? And this is why slot cars, Auto World, this is why Aurora and Tomy quit selling slot car sets, because they were losing their shirts. Because all these retailers, they don't take the loss, okay? It's called a chargeback. And so in 2009, we sold 250,000 sets of SCX compact sets, and Target had a 15% return, and so they just charged back TechnoToys, but TechnoToys didn't want to give them the credit, and so then they just quit selling sets. And so what they do with those 20,000 sets, or how many sets were defective, 15% of 250,000, they just destroyed them. They didn't take the hit. Do you think they lost any money? Same thing with Costco. Costco takes no hit on anything. Every retailer is the same way. If you're a big guy, you never take a hit on a return. Okay, never. And that's just a general. How do I say this? It's a general way of doing business with the big guys. A chargeback is a chargeback. Anything that Walmart sells, if you go look at all their returns, they're not losing any money. Not losing any money on the returns. Are you kidding me? They'll just go right back to the seller and say, "Hey, listen, this is returned. We're not paying for it. It's the way it is. It's the way it is." That's why if I can't find what I'm buying, I try to buy it more on Walmart or direct from the retailer or from the manufacturer. I try to buy direct from the manufacturer or from the retailer. But if I can't find it, or nobody has any of them, or they always direct me to Amazon, unfortunately, I have to go. And I'm tired of driving around to different sources on something when they don't have it. You know, you drive 10 miles, oh, we don't have it. Well, I'm not going to do that, okay? Mom and pops are such a hard time to compete with the big stores. Well, and that's why we're doing it so well, is because we sell so much slot cars. We sell so many cap guns. You cannot go to another place get as many cap guns as you can here at ProTinkerToys. That's all there is to it. I don't even have to repeat myself. Well, I do it all the time. But you don't have to repeat it, baby. There we go. Let's get some gunpowder in my veins. I'm gonna lose my voice today. I'm gonna lose my voice. I got auction tonight. I don't think I'm gonna do auction tonight. I didn't even get the cars picked out. I was gonna do that yesterday, but I was so tired. I sat down yesterday, I just fell asleep. You can only do this for so many days, and then you just absolutely just wear out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 66 years old. Cell caps that emit perfume. That'd be a good idea, Arbuckle. Do you want to invest with me, Arbuckle, in that? Arbuckle. You know what? Just stay unique. We do sell. The fact of the matter is, the RC cars that I sell by IMAX are good RC cars. Now, yes, Arbuckle is right, or somebody might have mentioned the thing about Traxxas. Yeah, I mean, I could go to Traxxas, okay? I could get an account with. I was going to get an account with Traxxas back in 2020. But because we were doing all these other things, it was a distraction, and I didn't because I was getting all these RCs from IMAX. IMAX makes good RC cars for the dollar, okay? And if you're going to spend $500 for an RC car, and how much is that going to be? How much are you going to be racing it? Mine are great entry level. They're fun to race. You have fun using them. And they're durable. Plus, I have all the parts. We're going to be getting more parts over the next couple months as we move out of all this toy stuff, okay? Everything is going to be moved out of here. Now, that's not saying that we're not going to be carrying this toys, okay? It's just not, we're not going to devote a store toward it. We're going to turn this room into a slot car room. And, that's the facts of it, really. Man, I need more water. I need more water. That's what I need.
Can you pull all the auto world cars in here?
What?
All the auto world cars? I have everything else.
You have all the track?
Yeah, I just need the auto world cars.
I'll tell you, these 8 shots, man, they are powerful. But they destroy the cap ring. Look at this cap ring. Look at that cap ring, how it destroys the cap ring. There's too much explosive in it. Just terrible. The Battle of Leyte Gulf. There's an amazing thing. The Battle of Leyte Gulf. Wait a minute, Auto World or... Oh, Auto World. Hold on a second. Okay. Well, let's see here. I have been really putting out a lot of effort to keep you guys entertained, and all I need you guys to do for me is to go buy something. Just buy something. I don't care what it is. Just buy something. You know what I'm saying? Just go buy something. What I think is, I think I have too many carts or trays in this cart. And that's why I don't have any room. I need to have Arbuckle design me a cart that I can put more stuff in. I need a new tray is what I need a new thing of. All right, so let's see, 86, 86, 84, 86, 1, 1, and 1. Of course, something would drop. Ouch, oh my gosh. And then a 73, 68, 73, 72, and the silver screen Plymouth Fury number 58. Do I still have some of those? Holy cow, we still have some 58s. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. Oh my gosh. No, that's the order. Oh my gosh, holy cow. When I end this live stream today, I'm going to redesign my cart. I got to get a new design cart is the problem. Because this thing is falling apart. We're not selling enough toys. We need to sell more toys. You need to buy your Christmas toys from me. You need to buy all your Christmas toys from me. That's all you need to do, is just buy them from me. Please buy them from me. Can't handle this.
Oh, I have Magnum on sale.
I can't handle this. I just can't. I'm too old for this. I'm just too old. I'm just bored. I don't know what to do. All right, so this thing is all messed up. I got to charge this. I didn't charge it last night. I should have charged it last night because we've lost the chargers to these bricks. Where is your red orange brick?
I don't know what happened to my charger. I think you took it. I have it at home. I haven't had the charger for it in a long time.
I've got one charger. We have one.
Well, I can bring it to you, but my
I know mine is too.
Why did they make that?
Because
so
it's
poorly?
cheap Chinese welding. That's all there is to it, or soldering. That's all there is
I thought
to
that
it.
was an American company.
No, it's not. They're from China. All this stuff is from China. Everything.
I thought they were like an outdoorsy brand now.
No, they are, but they're still not American. Oh, yeah, that's right. I watched this other. Arbuckle always brings up the point that, we can't do this in America because manufacturing is for local market. Toy inventory is for the local market. Buy. That's right. So Arbuckle always makes the point that we can't do this because, the manufacturing costs will be too high in America. This is what I'm talking about. So I was watching this video about this manufacturing plant. I can't remember, it's in Indiana or something. All of their factory working, all their manufacturing, fabricating, welding and all that, it was all shipped to Mexico. But what the company did is they brought it all back to the United States, got rid of all their managers, okay, and focused on several engineers. And the engineers are taking ideas from the fabricators, the guys that are actually on the floor welding these like trucking containers, okay? And they went from 12 hours a day to build fabricate this kind of like tray that goes on semis. It took them 12 hours to do it. They got it down to 4 hours because they got rid of all the managers. There are no managers that managing everybody. Everybody is their own manager. And so if they have an idea on how to improve productivity, they go, hey, listen, if you do this to my item here, I can make this faster. And that's what they do. And the engineers, they can't make up things because what they do is they send the fabricator that's actually putting it together. I'll give you an example. It's like what happened to Apollo 13. So Apollo 13 had two filters, okay? One filter that was in the LM, the lunar module, and the other one that was in the lunar, the capsule. Two different filters. Now you would think that in case of an emergency, you might want to have one filter for both the units. Oh no, let's have two different ones. So like you've seen in the movie, they basically had to create an entire manual on how to take the filter that they had because they had to make a round filter, okay? Or a square filter into a round hole or a round hole into a square peg. Anyways, they had to spend all this time making a round or square filter because the LM had one filter and the other one had one filter. Complete stupidity. And that's what happens when your engineers take over, okay? And the engineers should be on the bottom, okay? They should be the last person that has authority on doing something, okay? It is your salesman and your manufacturer. The actual person that's putting it together should have the overall, and so that's that. You're talking about piece rate manufacturer. You're talking about piece rate. I'm talking about any type of manufacturing, Arbuckle. Anything. I get in this argument all the time. I used to get in this argument with Robert Fish. Now I get into it with Arbuckle. It's like Arbuckle is like, no, it can't be done. Well, you know what? That's exactly what the British said to Americans. You can't build a Liberty ship in 1 week. It's impossible. Well, we did it. We did it. I really get tired of people saying we can't do something, or it's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. That's right. You're talking about Ray. You can't blame me on your miscellaneous issues. You can't. So Arbuckle goes. Arbuckle says, he says, you can't blame me for your miscellaneous issues. You're talking about piece rate manufacturing. I don't care what I'm talking about. You're going to have to quit watching those YouTube I recommend. Well, Arbuckle, I mean, just tell me that we did not, the Kaiser factories did not build, I can't remember how many they built, but you can't tell me that that wasn't true, okay? You can't tell me that we were not the largest manufacturer of Liberty ships, and you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that we didn't build 40,000, 50,000 airplanes out of Detroit. You can't tell me that, because we did. We did. And so all I'm telling you is this, is that when somebody tells me that we can't do something, I tell them, I don't want to hear it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about that. Okay. I'm not constructive criticism, Brian. That's right. That's right. Which Pro Tinker Indian reads the emails? I'm not talking about that. Talking about what? Oh, the ships. Well, no, all I'm saying is, if there's a will, there is a way. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I was watching another video. Arbuckle, I'm out of here. Oh no, don't leave, Arbuckle. Oh, come on. You're creating the content, Arbuckle. Don't leave. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on, Arbuckle, stay with me. I'm out of here. No, don't leave, Arbuckle. Oh, shoot. I'm just going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do with, I can't comment about Arbuckle anymore. I'm out of here. Bye. So now nobody's home is leaving. Piecework days are over. That was a different America. Well, I just lost two of my favorite customers. Nobody's home and Arbuckle. I'm not telling you that. Quit blaming me on your comments. I give up. I'm not feeling well today either. I've been talking nonstop. We've got a big sale going on right now. We have a huge sale going on right now. We have the we've got the big BM sale. The big BM sale. This is a great time to save money. No, I'm not leaving. I was saying goodbye to Arbuckle. No, I don't want him to leave. I enjoy Arbuckle. Arbuckle is a positive comment for me. It gives me something to play off of. Shoot. Well, I tried. When did you guys start to sell? I don't know about this.
Okay, look at this. Please shipment. USPS awaiting item. USPS in possession of item Wayne, Ohio. Departed post office Wayne, Ohio, October 14th. Detroit, Michigan distribution center, October 16th.
Yes.
Detroit, Michigan distribution.
Yes.
In transit next facility.
Yes.
Arrived in Indianapolis.
Yes.
The 16th.
October
Departed
16th.
Indianapolis. Arrived at USPS
Yep.
facility Indianapolis. Arrived at USPS. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Arrived in Indianapolis. Out for delivery, Indianapolis, processing at USPS. Return to sender, process, Indianapolis. And mind you, this is the guy we've sent 102 orders to. So his address is correct, okay? Arrived at USPS destination facility in Indianapolis. Departed USPS. In transit to next facility. Arrived at Pontiac. Departed Pontiac, Toledo, Pemberville, Detroit. We're going backwards again. Pontiac, Toledo, Pemberville, Detroit.
Can I ask you a question?
Detroit, Flint.
Can I ask you?
It's not done yet. Hold on, it's not done.
Okay.
Pontiac.
Yes,
Toledo,
I understand. Okay.
Toledo, Pemberville, Detroit.
Okay.
We're back to Detroit.
Okay.
That's the
what I'm
fourth
saying.
time.
Okay. So where is this product right
It
now?
just now arrived in Wayne, Ohio.
Okay, but was this supposed to? Where was this supposed to ship to?
Indiana.
Give it to me right now. I'm gonna go to the post office. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I gotta figure out why this happened. I'm gonna give this to Daisy, or not Daisy, but
And
is that the box?
This is the box, and this is how many orders he's had.
I'll be right back. I'll talk to him.
Now remember, it's not her fault.
It's not. I know.
He should bring it over there. You're allowed to film in the post office. John Schneider, that was your package. It just arrived here. That's that. So I've seen some pretty wild one. One guy's waiting for a gun that went all the way to Puerto Rico, and it's going to like Georgia. Please, guys, understand, we do not physically ship your product. We hire USPS or UPS, DHL. We're not like physically the ones doing it. We hire the third party. We're not Amazon. So when these crazy things happen, realize it's 100% out of our control. There's nothing we can do about it. And I know John is aware of this. That John is a very nice guy. Has not complained. Just brought to my attention and was like, hey, I don't think I'm ever getting this package. And I looked, I'm like, yeah, I don't think you are either. Do you have Carrera R3? Hey, Kevin, we do not. So my dad is wrong. Our inventory on Carrera is quite good. I have your order pulled right here. If it's in the system with Carrera, if it's out of stock in this, we don't have it. If it's out of stock, we just don't have it. The one item that was in the warehouse that said we have it was this item here. This is your order right here. I just finished pulling it this morning. It is, see, this was the one curve. The one curve I was missing. This packet of curves. But yes, whatever the website says is mostly true. The only time it's not is if we accidentally oversell, which we try to not do. I've been really putting an effort towards the inventory, like a hard effort. These shows just screw us up because we take everything to the shows, and anything we sell at the show isn't tracked. So when we get back, we either have to do a re-inventory, and that's where these shows aren't worth. It's not worth the money we make. It's just not worth it. Now, big sales like this aren't super hurting because the inventory is tracked. So at least I don't have to do the inventory immediately after doing a big sale like this. All the inventory is being taken out. Because it just takes a lot of time and manpower to literally count everything. And then the other thing about online is, like, if you just have a store, people can't buy stuff that doesn't exist because it doesn't exist. Online, stuff can exist and you don't know it exists because you don't have it, but your website might say you still have some in when you actually sold it already. So that's one of the biggest difficulties of running an online business, I believe, is making sure what it says online is what you actually have, while still trying to be competitive in the real world of doing shows and, running the store. Ship it, ship it, ship it. Yes, we are shipping it. Nate is kicking butt today. He shipped more orders today than I think he did all day yesterday. Yesterday was more difficult though. We were packaging a lot of weird ones. Let me go through some of the people. Victor Rodriguez, Devin. We are holding on yours just for a second. I'm going to try to get to them today. I will try my hardest if we don't get them today to get them tomorrow. I know you guys were some of the first. Victor, we're trying to ship all yours together. People on deck is Christopher Frame. He's going to be pulled next. Scott Nueve. Donald Woodard. Yours is coming up. Mark Miller. Shane Hunt, yours is coming up. Christian Hunt, he has 2 orders. Clifton Curtis. Yeah, you guys all coming up. Bobby, you're coming up. I won't say your last names. I know some people don't like that. I forgot. Sorry if I said your last name. I apologize. Home. His name's Home. He ordered a bunch of shilling. Charles, yours is up deck here. Your Renault F1s, I will make sure to send you some clean ones. I usually, with those Renaults, I don't advertise this necessarily, but I usually try to send a couple extras anyway. Because these break so easy. These Renault cars. I usually send a couple extra. What's the club car for this year? The club car for this year, I believe, will be the 55 Bel Air. Once that gets moved through. David, your order's on deck. Kevin, yours is coming up. Taj, yep, yours is coming up. I think Eric, yep. And then the orders on deck, literally on deck, is going to be a Timothy. He bought some Tyco stuff. So if your name is Timothy, I'm not going to say your last name. You bought some Tyco stuff. Your order's on deck. David Lathrop. He bought some Autoworld and AFX cars. Oh no. There are a bunch of Mexicans in here now. Oh my God. Oh no, tanto Mexicanos. Hi there, Brian. Bob, I still gotta get your track made up. You have that sweet. You guys gotta check out Bob's stream. He does racing. I was gonna put together his track. I just haven't been able to catch up. I'm not gonna catch up till I get my house done, guys. We need a place to live, especially with the baby on the way. Yes. I'm not gonna answer that right now. If you are from Oregon and you're calling right now, leave a voicemail and we will get right back to you. Okay. Here. Mueve, niños.
Hi, Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Please leave a message or email us at
¿Tú quieres decirle hola en vivo?
email.com. Thank you.
Here, ven. Listen me. Here's little Sam. Larry, do you want to say hi, Larry? Here's little Larry. Say hi. Say something. ¿Qué dice la vaca? I said, what does the cow say? Ooh. It says moo, but he says ooh. ¿Qué dice la vaca? Ooh. Ooh. ¿Qué dice la pollo? ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué otro animal dice? Pato. ¿Qué dice la pato?
¿Cómo hace el pato?
¿Qué dice el pato? Not everything says ooh, amor. Oh, Sam wants some attention. Does Sam say the animals too? Okay, Sam. Se dice la vaca. ¿Qué dice la vaca? Mua. Mac, ¿tú quieres decirle hola? You want to say hi to the people on the live stream? Say hi. Speak in English. The camera's here. Okay, amor, hazle en vivo. No, hazle en vivo. Habla con la gente, por favor, por un momento. Mostrarte en inglés, por favor.
No.
Sí, solo mostrarte en inglés.
No, ya nos vamos, solo vine por el carro.
No, I want her to show you her English that she's learned. How are you doing? Bad. Why are you doing bad?
I don't feel good.
Why don't you feel good?
Because I'm pregnant.
Oh, you're pregnant.
Yeah. Vamos. Necesito ir a poner la ropa a la secadora y...
Okay, ya vete, Mac.
Get over here.
Okay, what'd you figure out? What'd you find out?
On. Come here.
What'd you find out?
Okay, so here's what happened to this car, or here's what happened to this shipment. Okay, he told you about Did you go through the whole thing about the shipment? Hey there. So here's the thing, Pontiac. When you have a substitute that delivers, if there's anything that makes them upset, they're just going to return it. They don't care. That's all there's to it.
So is it gonna get to him?
Well, she's going to resend it. I gotcha.
All right, so we should just hand deliver this one. So.
Yeah.
He's not that far away. Lawrence? Where's Lawrence, Indiana? How far away is that?
A couple hours. So, can we say hi? Can we say hi?
What'd she say?
Can we say hi?
Did she say it was one of the crazier ones she's seen?
No, she's seen them all.
Oh, she's seen a lot.
I said, don't you have a committee meeting about that?
They like saying. So ask them what that. Say, Katie, say la vaca.
Oh.
Katie, say la vaca.
Oh.
Woo! Kayla, say la vaca.
That's what does the cow say?
Moo! Moo! What does the cow say? Moo! These are the grandkids, guys. These are the twin boys. Hey, sure. Aren't they the sweetest things on earth? Got UPS delivering. Okay, guys, goodbye. Mwah. Mwah. Ah. Oh. Okay, go. Go. Hola. That is the IMAX.
Vámonos, Max. Vámonos. No, primero tienes que preguntarle a Rampa. Y no te va a dar los dos, solo uno. Ya sabes, si tienes que preguntarle a Rampa. Tú necesitas preguntarle a Rampa.
No, you can't have those, Mac.
Pregúntale a Rampa. No dejes. Rampa dice, sí, está bien. Dice que no, pues no. Pregúntale. Pregúntale, Grandpa, I can?
Yes. Yes. Yes, 2 cars.
Larry, no.
Are you the new driver? Are you the one that won the route?
Yes, sir.
You're the one that won the route?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you don't have to sue me. Oh my gosh. Well, good job. I'm glad. This is a great route.
Sure is.
Okay, yeah, it's a Richard Petty 2-pack. That's the one you wanted, is it? Yeah, the Richard Petty. I've got it right here. Richard Petty combo. I think it's $49, I think. I think. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's everything's on sale. Are you coming in to pick it up? Oh, okay. You want me to do an order? Okay, hold on a second. All right, it's going to take me a minute here. Hold on. Hey there, buddy. I'm coming to get you. Ah. Ah.
Max.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Alrighty. See you later.
Ah. 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 All right, hold on a second, okay? Here, do me a favor, will you? Call me back in 10 minutes, okay? Mac, come here. He's got enough toys. Here, give me that.
No.
I gotta ring it up.
He's telling you no. Hey, guys, te voy a pagar si tu Grandpa necesita poner en el sistema.
Solo va a ser un momento.
I don't
See,
know.
look at this.
Yeah.
This is why we never sell these online.
I understand. What was I trying to tell you?
Yeah, never mind. No, but see, this is exactly why all of this stuff has not sold over the last year, is because none of it, people not seen it. We've got over 200 of these, and they're not on the website. So that means nobody's gonna see them.
There's listings, but they're all crappy listings.
No, they're
There is
not.
a listing
This
for
is
it.
listed correctly.
There's
Okay.
a listing for it.
Okay, there's an A listing, but you know what? If it's listed but it shows sold out when I have 100 of these, don't you think that's wrong?
Yeah,
If I can't,
I've been trying to tell you this for a while. But we just keep buying more crap.
I didn't buy more crap. I've had these for 4 freaking years.
What I'm getting at is we haven't needed to buy anything for the last year, basically. Because we have so much crap to get fixed in the system because it's never been entered correctly.
Well, all I know is this, is that we were selling a bunch of this stuff. We were selling so much best value product, and now none of this stuff sells. None of it. But we were selling tons of it.
Yeah, but so the biggest thing for that
So
was,
why is that?
what happened was Ryan got us on that one website. What was that called? The Patriot website.
The Square Trade.
Square Trade. And then Square Trade updated their algorithm, and it's pay to play. And if you don't pay enough, you don't get promoted. Because all they did, at anytime anybody starts a new thing, they spend a ton of money on Google advertising.
I don't want to know so you're giving me excuses, okay?
giving
All
you
I know is, yeah, you are, because all I know is I will never sell these other than somebody walking in the store here. I will never sell somebody on the line for these because they are showing zero inventory when I have over 100 of
How should we
these.
solve the problem?
Is to put, none of this stuff was taken. All the Tamiya model paints were taken off the internet. So we were selling no model paints until I brought that issue up to you.
Okay, so this is what's way worse. Sending items, unfulfilled shipments. We get one shot in the internet, you get one shot at a customer. If you don't get their first order right, their return rate is less than 90%.
And I don't believe that.
It's
okay?
90% that they're unlikely to buy another order.
Well, you know what? I don't believe that. That's
what
another
it is.
that's another stupid analytic that they want to believe, and I don't believe that. I think that if you treat customers right and you tell them who you are, and if you're a mom and pop store, people understand that we make mistakes.
No, 90% of the time, they don't even say anything.
That doesn't necessarily mean they didn't like the purchase, okay? And how is shipping one of these a mistake?
No, I'm saying
I don't
as far as
understand how I'm
Tamiya-
arguing.
Tamiya paint.
Here, take this, Mac. It doesn't really matter because we're not selling them. We might as well just give them frickin' away.
No, I just need to get to a point where I can get stuff done. But you want to start more projects? And we can-
No, I'm not starting projects. I haven't stolen any projects. You're welcome.
You're not working today. Hey, quizás ella puede cuidarte los niños. Y tú puedes ayudar a nosotros a sacar los órdenes. No? Well, do you want to watch the kids while Gus stays here and helps me?
Más tarde,
I do
You don't want to.
Yeah, Brian Young.
essay.
The time I ask you, she says
I have
no.
to do.
Yeah, hold on a
essay.
second.
Is that ridiculous or what?
I can't take all the talking.
Okay,
Okay.
They're getting out of here.
Vamos. Larry, Sam. Vámonos. Larry.
You want to
Stop.
grab them and give them to Jess?
Larry. Sammy, vámonos. Deja ese carro ya.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm trying to pull the item up.
Ya te dio carro.
No, it's just a terrible day.
Is this going out, Nate? This is all going out?
Okay, what's your first name? Hold on.
Pick them up and put them in these little cart parts. Just grab them. Grab them by the tail. I got her out of here. That's a joke. She's coming back, Nate. Okay, this is the merge order. Christopher.
Can you hear me? All right, Paul. What?
Here's the other part of that order. I'll get that right now.
TOPPE?
There we are.
Okay, baby. I'm leaving.
Oh, you don't want to do some work?
My essay. I have to do.
Oh,
my
the essay.
Yeah.
She's starting to speak Spanish now. Okay, essay.
Bye, guys.
No, I can't find the thing. I'm out of the tube of glue. I have the container of glue. It's basically a brush on, or I have the needle dispenser, which is my favorite, is the needle. We'll send one of those. What price did I quote you on that? $49, yeah, right. Oh yeah, hold on a second. How in the...
Hey, I'm gonna have this one ready for you right now. If you want to work on this while I do this, did you get this one ready? Okay, taking this from me. That doesn't go there. Nope, that one completely needs fold. Don't put it with that one, because it's already. This one's already folded. This one is this one. This is a murder that goes with it. Just wrap this real quick. Do you have the paper for it? Right here. Knock that one out real quick. I'll slow you down just a little bit. And then we'll get you going on fire again, okay? Sounds fair?
All right, go ahead with your credit card.
That thing? Okay.
Yep. 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 Expiration. And the CVV. Yep. Now that's it. We got it all in the system. We'll get it out today, okay? Hello? Hello?
From Ohio.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. No, yeah, everything's okay. Yep, everything's done. I'm packing it up right now and it's being shipped today, okay? Yep. All right, take it easy.
This one's next. We're still live? Okay. Edward, your order is right here. You ordered some Tyco, some AFX, some Auto World. Your order was just pulled right here. Timothy, your order is right here. We got her all pulled. She's ready to go. It's going to be shipped. Christopher, we are working on your order right now. You placed 2 orders. I'm combining them. But you understand, I've been working nonstop
Daniel, I know that, but
for the past.
here's the thing that we made a mistake on. Okay, is you started doing we had you do too many things. We started to do too many things. We should have concentrated with one department only, just that, nothing
Yeah.
else, and then move into the next. Nothing else. Nothing should have been changed, but one thing at a time.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. That's what I was trying to put.
No, but you know, there are so many half jobs that are around here,
yes.
and I'm tired of it. I literally cannot handle it anymore.
Yeah, we should focus vendor by vendor.
I know that. It should have been nothing should have been touched, but everything is touched. Everything was taken out of the system. You know, for the sake of just one line when we were still selling stuff. You know, we're not Amazon.
I get it. But
We cannot ever be Amazon. We are ProTinkerToys.com. If they don't like how we do our business, then don't buy from
I
us.
know, but for the sake of,
No, there is no forsake of anything.
we can bite off what we can chew. Though.
No, I understand that, but we are not Amazon. I am so sick and tired of being compared to Amazon and all the analytics. They literally have an unlimited budget. Unlimited budget.
Okay, I get it, but also the stress doesn't help any of us.
No, it doesn't. But
So
this
why-
stress does when I find out that these aren't even online. Like, why the hell am I even
We
there?
have 15 listings for those.
No, we don't. That's because there are different ones.
I know, but we're not selling them individually, and trying to keep track of that would be insane. We're not a Hot Wheels dealer. We are, you buy a random Hot Wheel, you get a random Hot Wheel. That's what we are. If we want to invest our time in that, I can stop everything else and focus solely on
I never said that. I never said that. But what I'm saying is they
Okay.
should have never been touched. All this stuff should have never been touched unless that specific company was being affected.
You understand, we sold out of these. We brought them from the warehouse.
No,
When they came from the warehouse, they were never entered correctly. And
No, that's what I'm getting at is you decide to take everything down to the warehouse, okay? That was a mistake. You should have never taken the entire line of product down to the warehouse. Okay, it should have been one item at a time. One item. That's all I'm saying is one item or one product line, one company should have been done at a time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but when you freak out like this, you make Nate think that Hot Wheels is a priority now.
No, Nate doesn't think.
What I'm telling you is employees in general.
No,
So
they
Mac-
don't.
Mac is gonna now. So if Mac were here, he would be like, "Oh, Brian's freaking out about Hot Wheels."
No, I'm freaking about it. Look, I'm freaking about this over here. Somebody decided to take all of this from here and just stick it over here, and then all this crap just gets put here. This gets put here. That gets put here. Nothing gets put away.
That's all in order. There's nothing out of order.
Okay.
What's
All
out
right.
of order? Show me one thing out of order up there.
Never mind. I'm not going there.
All this is in order.
Okay,
We just
all right.
put it with its other stuff. We need to free up a shelf
Okay.
for this. Where did you want me to put this stuff? Where did you want this stuff then? Tell me. Where would this stuff have gone?
Down here.
'Cause there's
you've got
plenty of-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got sometimes the same item into 2 different trays.
There's one tray per item.
Okay. All righty.
There's one tray. These are for items that we are reordering.
Okay.
Okay, so if I were to remove this out every
Okay.
time and then make a new tray every time I order, I'd be doing that
can't-
monthly.
All right. I'm done. I can't handle it to begin with.
No, I don't know why you're freaking out. This is the system I'm trying to apply everywhere.
Okay. All right.
Is
Okay.
start to finish the SKU numbers in order so that employees off the street that
Okay.
we can finally afford employees, training them is easier because not everyone cares about your business. None of these guys. Nate doesn't actually care about Pro Tinker Toys. He has no actual investment into it. Just like Mac, just like Sarah, your employees don't actually care about the business. They just want a job. I care because I feed Mac with this. And I'm pretty invested. Ryan cares. But to expect employees to care, it's just not going to happen. Okay, you want to pull these real quick? It's for Christopher.
No, I'm delayed. I'm a half hour late on my donuts. A half hour delayed. Because I got in an argument with my son. If it's not arguing with one son, it's arguing with the other son. Okay. All right, so this guy bought all of the 73s that we have left, SC2, 373 and 368. I got a cold sore right on my lip. How in the heck did that happen?
Do you know where this one is?
I
Bachman?
used to know where everything was here. I could tell you where everything was at one
I
time.
know, but nobody else knew. And we have to develop systems where other people know where Joe Schmo off the street knows where to find something.
Well, you know what? All they have to do
Or
is
you can run
spend
it
time
by
with me.
yourself.
Spend time with me, and I would have told them exactly.
But that was the problem.
No, it wasn't.
If we have to come to you for every order,
Well, you know what?
then you're needed all the time. If you have to work at your job, at your business, you just bought yourself a job. You know what, Daniel? The point of being the boss is that
No, it
you
isn't.
shouldn't have to be there every moment of the day.
I got late eating the donuts by almost 45 minutes. My pop isn't frozen enough. Oh, how big a blank track will be. It does. Those Aldi donuts are terrible. All I can say is,
Do you want to grab these out of our cars?
okay, why you keep giving me trays?
Well, because I was going to pull them, but you're right here. Okay, so you got those cars?
These aren't Auto World cars. I don't even know if I'm going to do an afternoon show. I would go on vacation washing down with Coca-Cola won't kill you. What's it saying? F and W. I'm selling my collection of stunt kites to fund my slot car addiction. Oh my gosh. No, it's not that we have a lot of crap. I just have a lot of stuff that I bought that I probably shouldn't have. And I make mistakes. But I just know that something happened in 23 and 24. We used to do a ton of business on Square Trade. And now we don't do any business. Even if it's a pay-per-play, it's the same thing. You're paying advertising, that's pay to... We're getting orders, but they're small orders. Some of them are... When money is tight, for the first thing people do is cut back on non-essential spending. That's all there is to it, Brian. No, that's not necessarily true, okay? Let me explain to you something. So, when was the last time we had a big economic downturn? When was that? 2008. I started with ProTinkerToys in 2007 before the big economic shutdown. Okay, we sold more SCX Digital, which was the most expensive slot car set that ever came out, in 2007 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We sold so much of it, okay, we couldn't get it fast enough. And I was selling $2,000 layouts to people all the time in 2008, 9, 10, 11. People cut back on not essentials, but one thing that's essential that they don't cut back on is happiness, entertainment, something fun to do. They can afford this, but they can't afford to go out maybe and go on vacations, but they'll do it at home with their families. So basically, the hobby industry, normally if your hobby store is a good hobby store, their sales normally go up, and our sales did too. The problem with TechnoToys, why they went out of business in 2015 or 2012, is they had a corrupt CEO that was selling influence to other people, and he got fired. Then he got put in jail. He got put in jail. So to what you were saying is, Joe is right to a point that people, but what is a person's essential? A lot of people, their essential is being home with their kids more. Yes, I truly believe that slot cars as being entertainment, home entertainment, is essential because people want to still have fun. I'm just telling, listen, you don't have to believe me, and I don't need to scream about it. All I know is that in 2008, 9, 10, 11, we were selling $399 SCX digital sets as fast as I could ship them.
You still have that Bachman order slip?
Huh?
The order slip with the Bachman.
No, I put it on top with the Bachman thing.
But then
Here.
I gave it back to you.
No, I don't have it back.
Okay.
Because I pulled the item that was on it.
Yeah, I need the auto one.
Right here.
You do have it?
It's not Auto World, it's Tyco cars.
Oh, whatever other cars there were. I was showing Jessie where all the lights were in here. She thinks the lights are ridiculous in here. She said, I'm from Mexico and people run things funny. I've never seen anything as funny as this, though.
Just move a little faster, will you? Okay, what time is it? It's almost shut down. Oh, now what? Yes.
Hey, this is Jim with Verizon Business. How are we doing today?
Fine.
Hey, sorry, I'm just calling to see if maybe you're interested in coming in. Just we can give like a quick account analysis for you. Just make sure you're getting all the deals that we can get for you.
Yeah, because because I was I talked to somebody there because AT&T has really been offering some deals to lower my pricing. I always go to Costco and they always are trying to get me to lower my bill because it just seems like my Verizon account is just way too high. It's unsustainable. And somebody needs to review it, or maybe have a voice phone or a Zoom call, figure out how to readjust or figure out how to get a better price, because I'm getting calls from AT&T and other not so much others, but really AT&T has been nagging me every single day on switching, because most of my phones they're not even Verizon phone. I have two objects that I bought on Verizon, but most of my items are all self-purchased. But I think that I'm being nickel and dime. That's my opinion. Now, if there's nothing to do about it, I understand. That's the way business is nowadays.
All right, yeah. So I will definitely see if you mind. I could put in a lead so I can have my our business manager. I can have him shoot you a call, and then you can try to look some stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm open to that.
All right, awesome. And then your name is
Brian Young.
Brian Young. All right, I will definitely get that put in for you there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Just to make sure, you guys haven't spoken.
Nice USMC. I live in a trailer down by the creek. No, it's down by the river. I've been collecting slot cars for 48 years. Disposable income is down per household. Slot cars are essential. Yes, they are. No, I didn't necessarily. Slot cars are essential. What I'm saying is that hobby and entertainment, people want to be entertained if there's a if there's a downtown or. But I mean, well, here's my opinion. (2017, 18, 19, 20 were the best years of my life in the way of income. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Those were the best years financially for me. Now, I don't know if they were for you, but 17, 18, 19, and 20 were the most financial for me. Okay? I bought a brand new Flex, bought a brand new van, bought my Mini Cooper in early 17 or 16, maybe it was 16. But those 4 years were the best for me. And I was semi-retired. I was just selling stuff out of my shed. I was just moving stuff, doing shows and everything. Oh my gosh. And then something happened in 2020. Something happened. It actually happened in 2019. But something happened in 2020 that just literally destroyed the world. And I don't think we've ever recovered from it. I don't think you can shut down the entire world because of a 0.03% fatality and think that that's okay. My opinion. If you don't like my opinion, I totally understand. 0.03%. 0.03%. You can't make this stuff up. Online gaming has put a huge dent on families' home fun. We will never recover, and that was the goal, to shift the world in a direction most did not want to go. You could probably say that. But all I know is that slot cars are a positive investment. Number one, they're fun. They're fun because the first thing you do is when you get your car, you open your car up. This is the 55 Bel Air red flamed. So you open up your car, and your car is normally strapped in like this. Then you look at it. If you wear glasses like I do, you look at your car and say, wow, that's cool. I remember playing with that when I was a kid. Yep, that's neat. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait to put that on the track. And then you take your car and you put it on the track and you run it around about 5 or 6 times. You race it with your friends. And then you put it on a shelf and say, okay, that's my car. And that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what everybody does. And that's the hobby. That's why we're in this hobby business. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. I got 51 people live in the live stream.
This one is SC395. That's the one from the set. So if you take that, then that's gonna mess up that. But it is different too, though. 395 is gonna be over here.
I know where it is. Okay, just give me a break.
I give you.
Don't even here.
More
Get out of here.
breaks than any
Here.
other
Oh,
person gives
please.
you. But do you see the difference?
No, I don't.
Oh, you didn't got that one.
Yes, I did. It's the blue. There's only the blue one.
This is the 68. This is 66.
Who cares? Get him what I pull. Let's see how one of these things fly. This is one of my hero copters. All right, we're gonna go outside and fly this. It's a Herocopter. We have 4 different Herocopters. Fill up the Coca-Cola machine with Mexican Cokes. All right, that first, because I don't have any in there right now. And if they don't get done, they get forget, like every day I tell people to do it. So get that filled up with Mexican Cokes right now. All right, so today's a beautiful day to play with slot cars. And so we're gonna try this helicopter. All right. It's not too windy. Let's put it down on the ground. Let's put it down on the ground. Well, if anybody thinks flying helicopters is easy, it takes time. But, and it doesn't help with wind either. Whenever I decide to come out here and play with helicopters, it always wants to be windy. These are really nice helicopters. The reason this one's really nice is because watch what happens to the blades. Watch what I do with the blades. Watch how they rotate. See how they're rotating? See how it rotates? It's ups and down. Well, this is running pretty nice. Hello? Hello? And usually you can just toss these and they'll start to fly.
How's it doing in the wind?
Isn't that pretty sweet? That's one battery too. We have 4 different versions of this helicopter. This is called the Sheriff. We have the Coast Guard. And really, it's very easy. You just toss it. Once it gets going, yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Hey, this is Brian.
yeah,
Hey, Brian, this is Cody with Verizon Business. How are you?
yeah.
Hey, I'm reaching out to you because the store location there in Bowling Green said you wanted to have a meeting and look to see if we can get some savings on your account.
Yeah, we need to because, and I'm just telling you what's happening. Verizon wants my business, or not Verizon, but AT&T wants my business. They constantly are calling me. You know, they want my business. You know, and I, you know, I don't know what to do. You know, I've been with Verizon for 25 years. I mean, you'd think that I'd be a premium vendor, or you know, and that I need to save some money. I really do. It's just all there is to it. I mean, I know I have a lot of devices, but you know, I'm a business account. You know, you think I could get some really good savings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you. When's a good time to sit down and look at this with you?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday? Let's see. Tuesday the 11th.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you prefer in person?
Yes.
Okay, because Tuesdays I'm in Fremont, and you're out of Wayne, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Tuesday, if you prefer to do in person, I would need to meet you in Fremont. Otherwise, I can do it.
Which location is that? Next to Walmart?
Yeah, right across the street from Walmart.
Yeah, all right. Just text me the number and the time and everything, okay?
Okay.
To this phone number, okay?
Yep.
All right, we'll do that.
All right, I'll see you then. Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye. No, the battery's about 10 minutes. The battery lasts about 10 plus we get extra batteries. I mean, you could have a lot of fun with this, flying this thing around. The more you fly it, the better you are. That's all there is to it. The more you fly, I mean, this is a really nice helicopter. Holy cow, I've got a crack in the frame. Oh my gosh, the frame just completely.
You're out of Mexican Coke.
No, there should be a whole case in the bottom there. I got 3 cases.
There's the plastic cases, or the plastic bottles.
There's no Mexican Coke down there.
No. There's glass bottles.
That's impossible.
They didn't give us any the last shipment.
Maybe it's like juice and stuff.
Yeah. But you understand the whole Mexican Coke tobacco is shut down shipping, right? Nothing's shipping right now. You understand that, right?
No, that was only Sarah. All she had to do is go back there.
All I'm saying is this thing that you did shut down shipping.
All I needed was Sarah. So my helicopter crashed. The helicopter crashed into the side of the building. So I have to pop it back into shape, okay? Have to pop this back. Have to snap everything back into shape. Okay. All right, so I got all this back together. There's one thing that's not together. There we go. Now we got one little other. Okay, got that together. Got that together. There we go. And we'll just flop that up in the air. You ready, guys? You want to see it one more time? Is everybody having fun? Does everybody, can we rebuild it to make it faster? Yes, you can. Bionic helicopter. That's right. We can rebuild it, okay? See, and the thing about it is, you got to control the right pitch. You got to have the right pitch. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So this is the Sheriff. We have 4 different versions of these things. These are HRP helicopters, and we have another one, which is a helicopter from IMAX, which is a great heli. I'm going to demonstrate that tomorrow. That's a nice helicopter too. So everybody complained to me there's no Coke, I guess. There's no bottled Coke. No bottled Coke. So I have to prove them wrong, okay? I have to come here. I have to look down here and try to prove them wrong. And I can't. Low power mode. I gotta unplug, guys. We're almost shutting down. Now my battery's almost dead. We're gonna take a lunch break so I can charge all my iPads.